Have you ever wondered why some entrepreneurs seem to pivot effortlessly when big opportunities come up, while others freeze, hesitate, or default back just into being overwhelmed? It's not because one person is smarter or luckier. It's because one has learned to close the decision gap. That's the invisible lag between knowing what to do, believing in it, and finally acting on it. I'm Justin Kaiser, and I've been building businesses for the last 24 years, including scaling a solar company into the largest solar franchise brand in the US before a merger with a publicly traded company, Stardust Solar. Today, we're going to talk about why that gap is the silent killer of your momentum and how mastering rapid identity aligned decisions will accelerate your success faster than any other habit. As Napoleon Hill said, successful people make decisions quickly and change them slowly. Unsuccessful people make decisions slowly and change them often. When you act in alignment with your future self in the moment decisions are needed, you bypass internal friction, self doubt, and the mental loops that hold you back. That's the strategy that every top entrepreneur and only top performers use intuitively. It's time to bring this to light. So, we're going to talk about how to make this practical for you today. When I was building my solar company, there were countless crossroads I encountered. Like, should I raise my prices? Should I pivot service offerings? Should we change franchise models? Should I hire or can we not afford to right now? Each time I learned to ask myself, what would the confident empire building version of me choose right now? Then I'd act immediately, unlocking new levels of traction. Neville Goddard said, a change of feeling is a change of destiny. In other words, the state that you occupy when you make decisions creates the reality that follows. And neuroscience backs this up. The brain resists change because of friction in the prefrontal cortex. That's the part that's responsible for planning, decision making, and emotional regulation. Every time you hesitate, your amygdala lights up with fear or caution. But when your identity is primed through micro habits like what we talked about yesterday, you don't have to negotiate with yourself. You just do. That's the power of closing the decision gap. Earl Nightingale reminded us, don't wait for change to occur. Drive it yourself. Your results in business are built more on how quickly and confidently you decide than on how much you plan or strategize. In fact, speed isn't reckless. It's a strategic harmony between your identity and your action. Clear identity equals clear decisions equals exponential results. Now, I'm going to give you my framework for shrinking the decision gap from days to just seconds. Step one, define your decision standards. Most people make decisions based on scarcity, pressure, or fear of missing out, FOMO. Instead, predefine the identity aligned standards that guide every choice, such as every offer I present must serve my high ticket version, or I only commit to what scales me and what doesn't drain me. I always write these standards in my planner and I revisit them in the mirror each morning. Neville Goddard said, disappear appearances and conditions, and in fact, all evidences that deny the fulfillment of your desire. That's exactly what your standards do. They override the noise and anchor you to your identity. Step two, use the instant check in. Whenever a decision arises, such as, should I say yes to this project or should I give a discount for this client? Ask yourself two quick questions. Number one, does this align with my seven figure founder identity? And number two, is this decision energy efficient? If the answer is yes for both, move forward immediately. If no, decline. Step three, commit further at the point of decision. There's a difference between saying, I'll try to do that, and I choose to do that now. Napoleon Hill said, a quitter never wins, and a winner never quits. Once you decide, shut off the mental ruminating. I remember when I launched my solar company back in 2020, my internal dialogue went from, I hope this works, to I choose this fully, and I'm going to make it work. It's going to work. Step four, debrief and adjust. After acting fast on a decision, schedule a quick debrief. What worked? What didn't? And what tweaks are you going to make next time? But don't let your brain use reflection as an excuse to shrink your next gap. If I lowered my price once and I regretted it, I'll debrief. But I don't start second guessing my price identity. I adjust it and then I lock it in. Now, I'm going to give you three real world scenarios where this works. Scenario one, when you're launching a new product. Most people spend weeks tweaking copy and strategy and they never launch. Earl Nightingale said, don't let the fear of the time it will take to accomplish something stand in your way of doing it. The time will pass anyway. Velocity builds credibility and confidence. Scenario number two, hiring or delegating. Some entrepreneurs delay hiring for months, paralyzed by fear of choosing wrong. But if your standard is, I hire anyone who brings me closer to my future self, then when that right person applies, you decide fast, onboard fast, and grow faster. Scenario three, pricing increases. Most hesitate until profits flop. Remember, premium services mean premium returns. People will value your product or service if it's more expensive. Now, I'm going to give you a 7-day decision gap activation challenge. First, write down 3 decision standards that align with your vision. Next, put them somewhere where you'll see them every hour today. Then, next time you face a choice, do an instant check in and act fast. After that, debrief for 5 minutes and move on. Finally, at the end of the week, reflect. How many decisions did you delay before versus after? Neville Goddard said, the world is yourself pushed out. Close your decision gap and watch your outer world rearrange itself to match the decisiveness of your inner world. Thanks for watching. If this episode resonated with you, share it with someone stuck on repeat in their business and drop me a comment. What decision have you been delaying that you can start on right now? If you're not running a business and want a proven model to step into, then maybe a solar franchise is exactly what you're looking for. It's a turnkey business that lets you create wealth and grow your equity with stock options simultaneously. My link's below if you want to book a call. Until next time, keep your identity clear, keep your decisions bold, and keep your momentum undeniable. I believe in you. Now go build your empire. Be well, and remember, you are awesome.